Hey everyone, how you doing? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. We'll just wait for a few more people to drop in before we get started. So, just give me a sec. Now it's giving me an audio problem. I recommend that you use your audio. Audio streams current bitrate 0 is lower than recommended. Righto. Well, that's not right, because I know it's higher than that. $128. I'll ignore it. Turk, how you doing? Daddy GQ, how you guys going? What's happening? How you all been? As you can see, I'm not in a sling at the moment, so we'll get into that in a little bit. So lots to talk about in the last week, which is good. Strange. What's even the audio issue? Sorry, guys. Not bad. And yourself? Oh, I'm doing all right. Doing all right. Bit of a tough day today, but I'm all right. I'm doing okay. Let me apply that. See if that fixes it. Oh, up the audio bitrate then. Yeah, it's good on your end. All right. Yeah, I know it's giving me some weird messages going, hey, you know, your audio bitrate's 0. Should be 128. But I looked on my streaming software and it's like 128 anyway. I don't know what it's doing. Hey guys, how you going, Gem and Lex? So yeah, Gem and Lex here are the two that grabbed my gear out of my Prado when I rolled it. Coming in clear, beautiful. No worries. I'll get started, I guess. So yeah, if you guys, before we get started, if you guys want to check out Gem and Lex on YouTube, you can paste your link if you want, guys. Go for it. I'm not going to block it. You're welcome to post your link, and or I can find it, either or. Yeah, check them out. What were you travelling around in? It was a Hiace camper or something, wasn't it? Hiace camper van, I think. Old school one. Yeah, they're over in Victoria. So yeah, they're working on their next video. Go watch their first one. It's good. I enjoy it. Leaving me hanging. The Mazda E2000 was it? I was close enough. Close but no cigar. I'll go find your channel. I'll post your link for you. Where is my subscriptions? Are there? Where are you? You're hiding in my list here somewhere. That one there. So go check out these two legends. They look very similar, especially that year. They look very similar. So yeah, if anyone want to head over there and hit the subscribe button, that'd be awesome. Watching the footy. Yeah, I watched a little bit of the foot. I don't really follow sport, but I watched a little bit of the AFL. And yeah, we got our asses kicked by like 2 goals or something by Carlton. I was like, whoops. Oh well. So yeah, anyone's watching, you want to head on over, hit that subscribe button on those two legends, and that would be awesome. That would be much appreciated. So, recovery update. It's an excuse for a beer. Hang on, mates. Yeah, fair enough. Why not? Why not? So yeah, my recovery update here. Spoke to the surgeon last week, which you guys know about. I had my x-rays on Monday, and I hadn't actually seen any of the repairs they'd done to my shoulder. So I asked the radiologist when I was down after she heard what happened and went, oh shit. I asked her if I could see the x-ray, so she showed me. So yeah, I've got 2 screws like in the front here somewhere. I think it's 2 through here. And there's a little anchor point in there. That got sent to the surgeon here, and he did a phone consult with me Thursday night at about 8 o'clock, and he said, it's all healing up well. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't external rotate past 20 degrees. So if right angle to your body is 0, then I can't go 20 degrees further than 20 degrees out to the side. So I'm pretty well limited for the next 6 weeks, so I can't externally rotate. Terminator, pretty much. Yeah, there's a whole story with the 80 series and everything. It's pretty funny. I'll get into that as well. So yeah, I've got a bit more movement. So from last time, I can now assisted lifting. I'm up to about here now. So that's about it for there. Out to the side. That's about as far as I can go at the moment. So getting there, very, very slowly. Probably going to be about 6 months. So the Traffic Accident Commission are paying me an 80% wage from me working in the last 12 months, even though I wasn't working at the time. So that's good. So I have some income now every fortnight. Every month I have to see the doctor and get a certificate of capacity. So to say that, yep, can't work, can't do this, can't lift. I'm going to be pretty screwed for about 6 months. But yeah, they'll just keep paying me, which is good. Yeah, that's about it there. Yeah, so it's good because I was in panic stations a little bit. Obviously, I'm not fit enough to work, so I couldn't go and apply for any welfare benefits. I did try, and they knocked me back. So I explained that to the TAC, and yeah, they processed it all for me, which is good. So TAC, for everyone watching, is the Traffic Accident Commission. That's based in Victoria. We have one here in SA. It's a road traffic accident, the RTA, I think it is. RTAC or something along those lines. Every state has it. So yeah, they will assist me to obviously get better, get my movement back, and then get back into work of some description. So, which will be good. I'll turn the light up a little bit. Bit speckly. Actually, you know what? The one thing I didn't do, I usually do. Give me 2 ticks. Why didn't I do this? Turn off that low light compensation. Yeah, that's a bit smoother. Let's turn the light up in here a little bit. There we go. So yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. Sling I wear on and off, but I'm completely out of the sling as of next Thursday, or this Thursday coming. So I've got another 4 days of wearing the sling, on and off, and then I'm out of it completely. I'm out of it most of the time when I'm at home anyway, but yeah, today's been extremely sore. It's been really achy. And it's like a dull ache in this area, which is where I had my incision. So yeah, she's still healing. Like back here, like I get a little bit of pain when I'm moving. Bicep, that kills me every now and then. Obviously, stretching things out, especially a physio when you're in completely passive mode, not activating any muscles, and he's stretching my arm. That hurts. But you know, getting there slowly, and then I'll get an ice pack afterwards because everything's just like hot from being stretched and stressed. So, yeah, that's it on the recovery side of things. So it's onwards and upwards from here. What else? What else can I tell you? That's about it really for the recovery side of things. I'm allowed to drive as of Thursday, so I'll get to give the 80 series a run. So yeah, regarding the 80 series, so you'll find this a little bit, may find this a little bit interesting. So the Prado was still registered in my name, even though it was at auction. So whoever got it at auction got a good deal because I didn't see what it went for. I don't know if anyone watching here bought it. So if you did, I'd be interested to know how much it was sold for. Or if you actually managed to watch it, could you let me know? Because I don't know what it went for. It's gone now. So yeah, went into the motor registration down here. The Department of Motor Vehicles. And I went to cancel the rego on the Prado. Went for $12.50, did it? Did you buy it? $12.50 is not bad. I said about $1,000, so that's alright. There we go. You think? Okay. Interesting. So yeah, so I went into Motor Edge. And yeah, well, the plates I had on the car, the AA743S, the registration plates, they're a plate you spend $140 on once off, and it's on your vehicle. If you want to transfer it, you got to buy the rights. So I was told that, well, just before I cancelled it, because a dude knew I had a dead shoulder pretty much at the time. I was in my sling. This was like earlier in the week on Monday. And I was getting him to fill out all my forms. He goes, do you want to buy the rights to it? I go, well, that'd be awesome. So I've bought the rights to the plates. I've got a slimline front and a square rear coming. So they'll be ready Tuesday week. And I'll go pick them up and I'll put them on the 80 series. So one part of the 90 comes over and that's the registration plates, which I get to keep. So that's good. Yeah, and that only cost me $54 to transfer it, and then $31 to order new plates. So what's that? $85. So that was alright. So that $101 I was going to get back on rego, I got back. I covered the plates anyway, so that's okay. So that's coming over. So I've got that coming. Went out today and bought all the servicing stuff for the 80 series. So engine oil, oil filter, a new thermostat, coolant, radiator flush, front and rear diff oil, manual transmission oil, and transfer case oil. So all that came, and a drain pan. I need a 16-litre drain pan that takes 9.3 litres of engine oil. That all came to like $450. That was pretty bloody expensive. So yeah, she's getting the birthday. The only thing I haven't done is get some new brake fluid to bleed the brakes or anything. Probably should do that too. So my cousin hopefully will be giving me a hand on it. I still need to sort out the exhaust. It's got an exhaust leak from the extractors. I'll be making some phone calls either tomorrow or Tuesday on pricing for a new set of extractors and a King brand exhaust all the way to the rear, just to replace what's in there. What else? And the alternator's dead, so alternator's not charging. I'm getting that replaced here tomorrow, so I can't do anything myself. I can't even wrench, so that's being done by a mate of mine who's a mechanic. Runs a mechanical business, so source a new Denso alternator for me, 110 amp, upgrade it from the 80, and yeah, chucking that in as well. So that's it for the moment. After that will be drawers, dual battery, DC charger, etc. It has a plug down the back for a fridge that runs off the second battery under the bonnet. But a second battery under the bonnet's only like 65 amp hour, so it's kind of useless. It's not going to be great for more than probably a night anywhere. Which, if I do all that, excuse me, yeah, I won't be doing more than probably a day or so away anyway at the moment, just because steering and stuff, because I can't lift my arm properly. But we'll get there. So yeah, that's where I'm at with the 80 series. Keen to drive it. Another 4 days and I can drive it. So, and it's sitting in the driveway. It's here now. So, yeah, that's about it really with the 80. Not a whole lot to report about. Probably going to speak to SBH Engineering again about brush bars and sliders. And I need to get a rear wheel carrier because I want to get the spare out from underneath the car. And in that spot later on, I want to put a long range fuel tank. For touring purposes. So also when I get the extractors and exhaust done, I'll probably need to go and get the injector pump tuned. That's the other thing. So take it down to high performance diesel, probably put it on their dyno and get all that done. So did anyone get away for the weekend? I see Jem and Lex have been rock climbing all weekend. Always impressive to watch that, especially free climbing. Not something I would probably attempt. Couldn't even do it when I didn't have a bad shoulder, but yeah, it would have been good fun. Anyone else get away? Also, you guys with the 90s. I know you probably don't have Instagram, or if you do, I put a post up last week, and that was to go out on the weekend and take a bit of like a pro shot of your 90 and email it to me at my OzTrax 4x4@gmail.com. So I'm going to do a post on Instagram for everyone's 90 series. 3 days till you head off. That's right. Where were you going again, Russ? Freaking, I keep forgetting, bud. I know you told me last time, but I was pretty tired last time. I'm pretty tired now. Had like an hour nap earlier, so I'm probably going to be wide awake tonight. And if you guys have Birdsville, that's right. Birdsville went anywhere. Well, you do know about the where are you located? You're not in SA, are you? Because we kind of shut the borders for the next 48 hours. I don't know if you're aware of that. I thought you were in WA. I could be wrong. But yeah, SA at the moment shut the borders to anyone from Canberra, New South, Queensland, Northern Territory and WA. No, borders are shut, bro. Next 48 hours, I believe. Keep an eye on it if you're heading to Birdsville. So Birdsville's in Queensland, but if you're trying to come into SA, you're not going to get far. I don't know if Northern Territory's close to Queensland. It's just because of this freaking Delta strain COVID outbreak at the moment. You're lucky up in Queensland, you guys, with your vehicle modification laws and your National Code of Practice. I did live in Cairns at one point. If it had worked out up there, and I would have a sick four-wheel drive by now, but just keep an eye on those border closures. Might ruin your plans. Yeah, anyone got any questions? Feel free to ask. I don't really have a lot to say on this live stream. I can operate a computer kinda at the moment. If I sit up straight enough. I'll sit back here. I can use my mouse, so I'm going to attempt to get that other video up this week as well for you guys. So, I said North Queensland. Okay, easy. Go to the Cape, man. Why not? Cape is on my list, definitely. So yeah, I'm going to get the Sunday before the accident video up. About a week ago, I managed to get it all in sequence, but I haven't edited anything as of yet. The start's there, the end's there. All the footage is in the middle. I just got to trim it down and then encode it. So next Sunday, or this Sunday, you will have a video instead of a live stream. If you guys want, I can premiere it on the Sunday, if you like, and we can all watch it together. I generally just edit my videos and go, yep, that's good, and then I just upload it. I don't really watch them back myself. So I kind of know how they go. But yeah, if you're keen on that, I'll do a premiere on a Sunday night. We can all sit down and watch it together, and you can ask me questions through it if you like. That's fine. Or after. Or I can do a bit of a live stream after. Whatever works for you guys. Again, if I don't have anything to report on the live stream, there's probably no point in me doing one either. Oh, shit. Ah. Oh, man, I've been, like, exhausted today. Shoulders wearing me down. Yeah, next Sunday. Alright. I'll do a bit of a premiere then, if everyone's keen. So yeah, there's that one. Then there'll be the Monday video. There'll be the video for the Monday. I do have a little bit of footage from the day when I rolled it. That will be coming as a video. Then I'll do an 80 series video. Excuse me. I'm probably going to do a video of all the past footage of the 90 series and all the trips I've been on, just as like a memory video to chuck up on the channel as well. Because, you know, it's 2.5 years I had that car, so I want to do something like that. Give it a good send-off. Then, yeah, get into the 80. Do a bit of a walk around on it. And go through it with you all. So you're not just seeing pictures. But yeah, I've got to go and cycle the winch, and I've got to re-spool it. Got to buy some leather gloves to do that. Yeah, that's about it so far on the schedule of things. So yeah, the videos are coming. Oh yeah, my crash pad stuff. So I've got a crash pad swag stretcher and storage bag on the way. I had the notification, oh yeah, it'll be here by Friday. I'm like, yep, sure. Star Trek, not going to be here by Friday. And guess what? Wasn't here by Friday. So they're saying the 30th. I haven't checked since of where it is. June 25th. Dispatched from the sorting. Yeah, okay, so it processed at the sorting center on the 25th, so it's on its way. So I have a new swag stretcher and storage bag, which I won't be able to use at the moment because I won't be able to roll up a swag. That's my problem. That, and I've got to pull it out and season it and all that stuff. So, oh man, holy crap! Sorry guys. So yeah, it's something. Once I've getting some strength back in my shoulder, I think my physio. I've got a pulley that a mate of mine gave me that goes on the back of my door. I'll show you that quickly. So I've got this pulley thing. So this hooks into your door, and then you shut your door, and then you've got this pulley. Can't lift my arm up high enough, with a couple of handles on the bottom, and that there allows me to use my good arm to lift up my bad arm and try and stretch it out. So I'm not allowed to use that at the moment though. I've been told no. Not until my next physio appointment, which is Wednesday. So yeah, exercises. Once I get some strength back in, I'm probably going to have to go to gym or do some swimming or something, I'm assuming. And then yeah. What's it? Sitting weird. And yeah, that'll be it then. So build some strength up. They reckon it's going to be a good 6 months though, before I'm even close. They reckon 12 months before you get your full external rotation back. If you get it back. So Turk, did you end up bidding on the 90 at auction, or you just watched it? Probably should think about getting some music on during these streams too. Fill in these awkward silences. No, you didn't bid on it? Okay. I wonder who got it. I'm curious. Oh, maybe they might look up the sticker and go, oh, you just watched it? Okay. Yeah, I forgot it went on the Tuesday, hey. I'm like, alright. I thought it was the Thursday for some reason, and I went to look back and it was sold. Like, fuck. Damn it. Didn't get to watch it. Would have liked to have known. I was contemplating calling Pickles myself over there and saying, hey, I'm the guy who used to own that car. Can you get or pass on my phone number to the person who bought it? And maybe I'll go through it with them. But, obviously someone may have bought it that had been following my YouTube channel, knew what was in it. So, yeah. Unfortunately, she's no longer. So, have you had a chance to look for that Nomad Verbally? Yeah, I know where it is. It's out the back. I just haven't taken photos of it yet, man. I'll do that after the stream, and I'll reply to you on Facebook. You'll try and find out who got it and try and get the winch. Pickles Tuesdays, is it? Yeah. You may need a remote. Yeah, man. If you get the winch, I'll send you the remote. I'll send it out of my own pocket. How does that sound? And if you get that winch, I'll send you a sticker. Yeah, just thinking. Done. No worries. No worries, mate. Happy to help you out. I said that winch is pretty useless without the remote. Like, I don't know if the manual winch controller was... I know I don't have that, and I don't know... I didn't see it in the car. But if the manual winch controller's there, then it'll be workable. But yeah, the wireless one, the wireless was built into the control box. It wasn't a separate unit or anything. I can see my microphone's picking up background noise. Is there a fan noise? Can fix that. Don't want to do it now though. Can't hear it? Okay. I can just see on the meter. No, if you can't hear it, sweet. There's no worries. All good. Yeah, it's probably not going to be an hour stream tonight because I don't really have a lot to talk about unless you guys got questions you want to ask me. Like, feel free to go ahead. Probably a couple more things on the 80 series. It's got an ARB roof rack, but the powder coat's failing and it's starting to rust underneath. So I'm going to get that all stripped back, get new ARB stickers for it, get some mesh welded onto it because it's got none. It's just straight bars across it and big gaps in the middle, which is kind of useless. Not really good for tying anything down. So yeah, I'm going to get that sorted out and get it re-powder coated. So that's the other thing I'll be doing. Bull bar will eventually get repainted. It was only painted, it's not powder coated. I got a little bit of work to do. I got a little bit of money to play with though, so that's alright. Still got to insure the car. Club 4x4 will insure me again. I'm just wondering how much it's going to be now that I've had an accident with them this year. So, I'll probably get onto that tomorrow or Tuesday. So I want to insure it for an agreed value, not market, which will cost me more. But then the 80 is worth more than the 90 was, so. But yeah, not a real long stream tonight, people, but this is what it is. Oh yeah, I have a set of VX, my old VX alloy wheels with Toyo Open Country AT tyres on them for sale. Got about 50% tread on the tyres. I have also a 6th tyre, which is brand new. That'll go with it. I want $700 for the full set, including centre caps and wheel nuts. If you know anyone, if you want to buy them and you want me to ship them interstate, you're gonna have to organise it. So, got any more pictures of the new rig? Oh, I did take one today. I have to email it to myself. Give me a sec. Oh, I got one just in the driveway, just like a back shot. Is the new rig going to be a daily? Yeah, it is. Oh, my new keyboard's being dispatched as well. Nice. Yeah, I'm going to be that's going to be my daily driver. My other car is a Toyota Chaser. Makes 300 kilowatts at the rear on 23 pound of boost, and I can't daily drive that because it's not a streetable vehicle at all. So emailing that to myself and I'll bring it up. This won't end up on Instagram, but you get a sneak peek, I guess. We're gonna have to open. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, it'll work. There you go. Just chuck it over the top of me. That's the new one. So yeah, obviously Safari snorkel on the thing too. So I just put new wiper blades on it today. Give me a sec. Let me. Can I copy that? Yeah, I can. That one there. No, don't do that. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, get rid of that. Remove. Woo! Transition to that. There we go. Don't know what's being stupid. Being stupid. Should probably put that down here. There we go. All right. So that's that one. Let me just turn that off. Turn that off. That one. Why is the window capture now not working? Oh my god. Okay. So. You gonna work for me? Nope. Are you gonna wait for me now? I'm confused, guys. Oh, hold on. I know what to... There we go. There we go. Alright, figured it out. Figured it out. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Shannon. How you going? Petrol? No. No, she's diesel, mate. How you going? So Shannon's a long time mate of mine. Haven't seen him in a while though. No, she's a diesel, mate. 4.2 litre non-turbo. And it's manual. It's not auto. So, what we got? So, you got a steel cable. Yeah, it is steel cable. The XDC winch is steel cable. The XDC-S is synthetic rope. You can convert them, but for me to convert it, I need to convert the rollers to polyurethane rollers or change the whole fairlead over for a brand new one. Because what happens is you get burrs on the rollers from the steel cable, and then when you put a synthetic rope on there, it just cuts the rope up. Oh, it's sooty alright at the moment. It needs a service. I've got all the service gear for it. That's not something I can do at the moment, but yeah. Can I go full screen with that? I reckon I can. What's that button? That's crop. Where's full screen? That's it down here, isn't it? There we are. Here we go. Don't get me wrong, the 90 with the long range tank, I was still getting almost 1500 Ks out of it. Across the Simpson with the same 90 series and a diesel, I was using 5 litres of fuel less. But then that diesel also weighed well over GVM. But yeah, she is nice and clean. I'm going to probably colour code the flares. That's one thing I want to do. And that I think will just tidy up a little bit more. You're working at Sydney Tools now? Okay. Well, you're not doing security anymore. Sydney Tools, mate. Yeah, I've already got all my service stuff. I've got all my tools and everything. It's just I can't physically get under there and do anything because of my shoulder. I got my cousin. Hopefully, my awesome cousin is going to give me a hand. If not, I'm sure I can rope another person that I know into it. I said I've got everything there. I'll just be the freaking tool monkey, passing tools around. I will need to grab another shovel at some point though. I did get that from Sydney Tools. I had one of those Sparrow shovels. It was like 12 bucks. It's a plumber's shovel. It's great. Didn't get to use it because it snapped when on the rollover. So now I've got to get another shovel holder. Again. For the roof rack. And an awning. So lots to come. I think I'm going to get another fridge as well. I'm going to probably pick up a Mike Hallman in a 60 litre fridge freezer combo. And my angle kind of still works. That if I go on a big long distance trip somewhere, I'll use it as a standalone freezer. So I'm not doing injectors. It doesn't need injectors. Timing belt was done at 303,000. So it's got 348 on it now. I reckon glow plugs were done at that time. I'd have to check the service book though. It's got the original book in it and all the factory servicing has been done in it. Yeah, colour match looks better. But this is factory as well at the moment with the black flares. But yeah, they're starting to peel with the clear coat on one or two of them. But it's not real important for now, but it'll be something I do. Glow plugs are super easy on these as well, like real easy. It's like a little clip, and then just unscrew them and screw the new ones in and clip it back up again. Nothing to it. It's a very basic motor. Like the oil filter is just right there under the intake in the engine bay. It's easy to get to. Drain plug's easy to get to. It's all fairly simple. But then this was parked up in the shed for 7 or 8 years apparently. So it's done 5,000 Ks in 7 or 8 years. So she's due. The radiator looks pretty nasty. I've got a flush for the radiator, a new coolant to go in. I've got a new thermostat because I'm going to change that anyway, just for peace of mind. So I don't want to drive it and then it overheats because the thermostat's jammed. So you wish. The ZD filter's a bitch and leaks all over the rail. Yeah, if mine leaks, it's going to go down the side of the motor. But it's got a terrain tamer filter on at the moment. I'm putting a Ryco on there just because that's where I was today. But I'll probably go terrain tamer again. Same with the fuel filter when I do it. The fuel filter's done at 343,000, so that's not due anytime soon. I need to put some diesel treatment in the tanks, just for algae and that type of thing. It'll be pretty straightforward after that. On the 80s, yeah. My alternator's gone. Not charging. New one goes on tomorrow morning. Yeah, yep. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the one that's off of it. I'm keeping that. I'll put once I can swing tools and I got some strength back in my right arm, I will rebuild it with a new set of brushes and a regulator. And I'll keep that as a spare for when I'm out bush, because it's really easy to work on. Right. Aircon compressor. I'll switch back to my web chat. Alright. So your air compressor, like you're looking at it, is like here, and then from the front of the motor, and then your alternator is directly underneath it. Super easy. Good thing the alternator is actually up high. But I think a lot of the issue is the extractors produce a lot of heat and that probably cooks it. So have to look at that. So we'll be putting a new exhaust on it. And the other thing with the U90 series guys as well is back last year when I was at my last job, or when I was working at that job last year, which was in the auto electrical industry, I was looking at retrofitting a 110 amp 80 series alternator to the 90 series V6 petrol. Should probably work on a diesel too. Excuse me. Only thing is, I didn't have an alternator bracket to play with at the time. Now I don't have a 90 series at all. But if anyone has an alternator bracket laying around, I might see if I can do something with it. No, I'm not going to turbo it. Not now. It's got heaps of torque with the extractors as it is. I'm not towing anything, so I don't think I'd need it. But this thing makes like max torque at 2200 RPM. Can't remember what it was. It's like 278 Newton meters or something at 2200 RPM. And the 90 series V6 petrol was it's like 284 or something. 248? No, a bit more than that. 268, I think it was, sorry. 268 on the 80 series at 2200. And the 90 was 284 at 3600. So it just goes to show where the torque kicks in on a diesel. I don't think I'll need it. So my cousin's 80 series is a... I'll show you that, see if I can find the photo of it. That's a beast. Yeah, out of there. Let me see if I can find a photo. I should have one here somewhere. 1J swap. It's so heavy for a 1J swap. Not exactly sitting around either. I'm sure the cousin won't mind me showing you this. So that's my cousin's 80. I'll get rid of my face for a minute so you can see it properly. So that's his 80 series. We just chucked a sticker on it for a photo shoot. So that's 4-inch lifted on 35s. That's a bit of a weapon. But it's a DX as well. It's got the barn doors. It's got no flares. He's going to put flares on it though. So it's part-time as well. As you see, manual locking front hubs. So it's got the superior Hyperflex arms in it. So it's a beast. It's pretty cool. He's got a locker in it at the moment too, which I haven't experienced yet. We'll have to have a play with that, I think. Definitely wouldn't put a 1J in an 80 series. If it was a petrol 80 series, you might think about it, but not a diesel. Not doing that for a swap. So yeah, there you go. As a beast of an 80. The Prados have been 1J swapped. So I'll do it to a Prado. I looked into doing it to the Prado. Wouldn't be very good for river crossings and stuff because of the valley you have for the coils and spark plugs, because you wouldn't be able to seal it. But for something to bash around in, like in the sand or whatever, might be sweet. Good, a lot of fun. And yeah, the other thing with the 1Js is that the A343 trans, it's because that's a 340 series trans. The Chaser runs an A340, so you could technically bolt the 1J up to the auto bell housing, which I have an auto bell housing here, so I was going to look at doing it, but never got around to doing it. So unfortunately. But yeah, I'll get the extractor sorted. So there's two sets of extractors you can get for these. They're either outside the chassis rail or inside the chassis rail. Now I'd like to probably go inside the chassis rail. I might give Pacemaker a call. Yeah, as I said, either Monday or Tuesday, because obviously they're based here in Adelaide. And just have a chat to them over the phone and see if they'll let me buy direct. Probably not though, but we'll see. You're looking probably about $1,300. I'm gonna go stainless exhaust system too. So it's mild steel extractor, stainless exhaust. That's just how it is. Maybe run a heat shield somewhere to protect the alternator. I don't know. I have to look at it. I have to make something up. Oh. But yeah, Russ, if you're still around, probably in the stream in a sec. Don't really have much more to report back. Been live for 52 minutes, so close enough to an hour. So yeah, Russ, if you're around, I will go out and take a picture of the valve body for you. And obviously I'll take a picture of the side that you'll be bolting up that you'll see when you take the transpan off, and you just need to work out if that looks the same as what you've got in yours. If it is, then it'll work, and then you'll work out something for you for sure. It's not a problem. Hey, was done by the previous owner. Safari snorkel, worn winch, ARB bull bar, ARB roof rack, Taconcha brake controller, had a 40 channel UHF in it. It's even got a sick Pioneer stereo with an iPod adapter. Talk about old school. That's coming out. What else got? That's about it, really. I need to find a cup holder for it. Or the little pocket that goes on the driver's side. For some reason, they screwed the UHF into the side of the center console. Don't ask me why. Yeah, and dual battery system. It's got dual batteries under the bonnet. That's about it. Not a whole lot. But and a 2-inch lift. But yeah, that's all that's been done to it. So I need to put drawers in. I need a cargo barrier. I'll need to do the DC charger. I've got a UHF. I've got my old XRS 370C here. GME UHF and another antenna base, which I need to get some repairs done on. I need to get another cable connector crimped on. Which I'll take down to Electric Bug and get all that done. So then that's got to change the antenna over because it's a really old school push and twist connector with the 2 pins. So old school UHF. There's only a 40 channel, it's a TX3800 that was in it. So that's got to be done. With the wireless side of things on the worn winch, it actually has another plug you plug into the receiver where the hardwired controller would go, which I think is kind of pain in the ass and pointless. So I'll probably end up modding that and cutting the plug off of the end of the worn winch. And adding some eyelets on there and rejoining them straight to the solenoid on the winch control box. And then obviously I'm going to put I'll put another connector in the middle, like a waterproof one, just so if I need to pull the winch out, I can just unplug it, the wireless controller and cables, and yeah, the winch all comes out without having to pull the bull bar off, which is good. Unlike the 90, you do the winch on the 90, the bull bar had to come off, which is a pain in the ass. So Shannon, have you been back out to the Coorong and got up that sand dune yet? Because I know your Challenger didn't do it. Wonder if you're taking the troll out to redeem yourself. Because that was a couple of years ago. A few people leaving. 3 viewers left. What will you recommend for a DC-DC charger? I'll get the same charger that I had in the 90, which was the Intervolt DCC Pro. There's a video on my channel of it. I go over it. Only reason I go the Intervolt over Red Arc, even though Red Arc's South Australian, everyone's like, support your local businesses. Intervolt's based in Perth. It's the mining standard over in Perth. Dust and water resistant, and everything hooks up via eyelets rather than having to do a wiring loom that you can't unplug. Only reason I went that way. And it was a little square unit, you know. Yeah, big. Wasn't very big. It stood about that tall. So the DC charger was definitely that one. Really good. And it comes with a display, which you can run into your car and mount wherever you want to mount the display. So I've got a spot I can put the display, which will be out of the way. It's like the UHF. Don't know why you would mount a UHF on the side of the console and ruin your console by putting screws in it. Because now I don't know if I can cover up those screw holes or not unless I get the pocket. You're flat out working. You're always flat out working. Yeah, the XRS I can mount under the dash somewhere, and then I can run a pass-through to the switch blank in the car, which is good. If I do that, then no worries. I'll either run a switch blank there, or I'll get a roof console and run it up on the roof console. I'll work something out either way. Link for it? Yeah, man, I'll get you a link. I'll show you what it looks like. Give me a sec. And it's so simple too. It has a cover that goes over the connectors. You'll see it on here anyway. And then yeah, it just has a, if it's running, it's got a green ring. If it's not running, it's got a red ring. If it's in a stable, if it's stable idle, it's like a white ring from memory. But you'll see what I mean. You'll see the pictures on there. Yeah, it's got a cool little display. It mounts on your dash. It's backlit. And it's got solar as well. It does lithium batteries. It's good. Been in Goolwa Beach. I don't do a lot of beach driving. After we went up the Coorong, I went up the Coorong probably about a year later, and I went across Tea Tree Crossing at high tide, and I did a bit of damage. Killed the brake calipers. What else did I do? Yeah, did the brake calipers, did the spotlight wiring. Did the starter motor, all from that one crossing. Wouldn't do it again. Yeah, no worries, but easy. And if you jump online on Google for it, you can get them pretty cheap if you do some shopping around. So PPD Perth Pro Auto Electric Parts are doing them for $3.39 at the moment, and it's free delivery. So if you want to buy one, it did say free delivery though, and it says special order there, but come on, you know, send. Oh, it's too long. Crap. Now where'd I go? What am I doing here? Come on, get back into the right screen. Well, my link's too long. perthpro.com.au. If you go on there and type in Intervolt DCC Pro in their search, it'll come up. But yeah, it said free delivery when I looked online. Yeah, there. $339 free delivery apparently. That's the one I would check out anyway. Tea Tree, you know where it is, you'll never do it. You've been over to SA, have you? That's probably the closest beach to you guys that you can drive on legally. So yeah, they seem to be the cheapest at the moment. Then it's up from there. So Tea Trees are at a low tide because the water's only like this deep. But yeah, and in summer it's dry. You don't do it in winter. You never make it across. Yeah, no worries, bud. Easy. It's a good unit, so can't complain there. And yeah, that's it. So, all right, guys. We're going to call it a night, and go chill out for a bit. But yeah, any questions? Feel free to message me. Russ, I'll go out and get that photo for you now, and I'll message you on Facebook. And yeah, we'll go from there, man. So, alright guys, have a good one, and I will catch you in the premiere for the next video. So yeah, I'll get into it. So after Wednesday, I'm going to have a dead arm for 2 days, so I'll try and do it in the next couple of days and get that video edited and encoded, and then I can upload it. So alright guys, see you next time. See you Turk, see you Dirty GQ, see you Shannon, see you Russ. I think that's everyone. No one else here. Gem and Lex, if you're still watching, catch us later. If you haven't subscribed to those two, please do so. They were there to pull me out. Now I can still make content for you guys. So go do it. Alright guys, have a good one. Catch you next time.